And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Today is Saturday, and we are going to be playing some Bannerlord. So, update. Okay. I did some offline grinding. All right. Did some offline grinding and actually got leveled up my smithing and all sorts of stuff, right? Did a ton of work to get it set up to where this stream we could actually, start a kingdom, do things, wage wars, be beyond, be more than just, a little mercenary band. Well, about that, your boy goofed. I goofed hard. I goofed so hard. So, what happens here is I got so far ahead, actually, while I was doing my grinding, right? I needed to stop playing. So, I stopped and started a new save, okay? And this is important. Bannerlord has an autosave feature, right? And, my dumbass, I hit save and exit. I did not hit save as, I hit save and exit and figured everything was good. When you start a new save, your save and exits end on autosaves, and they don't actually update the most recent permanent file. So long story short, we lost progress. Hey, we lost all the progress I did. So I was prepped and ready. I was prepped and ready, but guess what? Your boy isn't even married right now. We're only level 20. I mean, only level 20. All of our units don't have good gear or anything like that. Yeah, we a little minor setback. It's okay. I don't even know what we have. I don't even know what we got. This is so long ago. This was 3 streams ago. We have a trade cog, a long ship, and a light long ship. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we have 100k and a dream. We'll be fine. That's rough. That's rough. Oh, we'll be fine. We are currently still set up as a mercenary of Sturgia, so that should be fine. I have figured out a couple of tactics in this Modlist though. So what I am going to do is we are going to try and speed run a little bit of this stuff today. Yes, Sean, exactly. It's oof. Yeah, we'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'm gonna cry a little. I'm gonna cry about it a lot, actually, but we'll be fine. Troops, let me see here. Do I have... I got a little bit of XP that I can burn through for these guys. Not a lot, though. Brother, okay. Just, trying to not, vomit, but this is pain. Okay. Yeah, so... We're going to set sail, and we are going to work on getting where we were. That's basically what we need to do. There is a path forward. It's not the end of the world or anything like that. If anything, honestly, this is probably a good thing, because I probably did a little too much offline work. To be honest, I don't remember where we left off on last stream. What do I have my rate set at percentage wise? What do you mean by percentage wise? Are we talking about mod configuration settings? Is that what we're asking? Mere Corsairs, I need the XP. I need your XP. I don't have any good boats. Prepare to be boarded, you pirates. All right. So, let's figure this out. We have 2 boats and our trade cog. I don't really want to use the trade cog. How many people do we have? I feel like we actually need the trade cog for us to not be overburdened, right? We will set Alina as... yeah, we can do this. This will be fine, right? Something like that. And I'm going to set the wave seed up as range, set preference. We have Lycos here. Where's Lycos? Lycos the Butcher. Set you as melee. Alda, and at that point, we'll do a mixture for Alina. Auto deploy, ready, and we're just gonna have to fucking fight the good fight here. Total cap of retinue mod. Oh, got it. So we have 2040. That is what I have. 2040. Hold up. You are melee, so you're gonna engage, and you are kind of a mixture. I'm gonna try to set you to, you know, you're gonna engage as well. I'm going to myself skirmish just a wee bit, just a wee bit. You guys need to engage. So yeah, 2040. My elite units are set to 20%, and my regular units are set to 40. So maximum I can have is 60%. I did find a way to break that though, so you can get over your maximum limit. I don't recommend doing that. Kind of gets a little broken, right? Things get a little wonky whenever you're able to just, you know, bypass recruitment limits and, you know, print infinite troops and things. And yeah, now leave it to the old Clydian to break the game. That's what I'm known for doing, is just fucking around and breaking stuff. Yes. But yeah, so of course I found a way to get over the caps. So if you really wanted to, you could actually, without changing the configuration settings, you can actually set it. You can have your entire army be nothing but your elite units if you really wanted to. But I mean, the entire purpose of the configuration setting is to, you know, make it to where your game's somewhat balanced, not like completely broken or anything like that. So yeah, because essentially what your elite units on your you know what? Maybe I don't. No. But essentially what your elite units are is they're the same like tier as like high-end champions, right? Like they're the high end. They're like the noble units, right? So if your elite units are nobles, essentially, right? Then you know what? Maybe you don't want to have your entire army just be nothing but noble units for free. Like, it gets that's a little broken, not gonna lie, especially since you can customize them and you can take away some of the weaknesses that, you know, other noble units have, right? So I mean, if you had, you know, fine champions, right? Well, they naturally use two-handed shields, right? They've got a nice longbow, and they have really high archery in two hands, right? And then yeah, but they don't have the best armor, and they don't have like shields or anything like that. So you know, you kind of can counter them with archers or cavalry or anything that can, you know, just break through the fact that they have no shields. Archery actually does really good against them because they can't block the missiles. Right? Oh, this is bad. So, you know, not having an entire army of just that. Oh, dude, I thought that was like a fish or some shit and just a dead body. I was about to freak the fuck out. But yeah, anyway. No in-game music or noise. What? Audio. That's weird. All right, give me 2 seconds. We'll get that fixed. I will get that fixed. I was wondering why I couldn't hear much. Oh, you know what? I know why. I hit the mute button by accident. I streamed my thingamabobber, my soundboard, and I accidentally hit the mute button. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate you. But yeah, so we lost a decent amount of units. We lost some Dawn Guard, we lost some Dawn's Ray. Didn't lose too many of the other units, but that's fine. Take the prisoners in this mod pack, mod list, guys. Prisoners are very important, and let me tell you something. When I say they're very important, I'm talking like Holy shit, they're like free XP, and like a lot of free XP. Not for your units, for your companions. That's the important part, right? So what we can do is we can hold prisoner tournaments. Okay, so we're gonna go Charis real quick. Ooh, pirate boarding sword. Okay, cool. So we unlocked some new equipment, which is good because I had a bunch of equipment unlocked for my units, and I actually had them looking really nice. Don't have that anymore, but yeah. And what we're going to be doing here is we're just going to be, you know, trying to print a little bit of money here, and you know, kind of get set up. But I don't really want to do the freaking smithing grind on stream. That was one of the reasons why I did the offline streaming grind that I did last time. And to be honest, kind of want to keep that happening. So I'm gonna have to do another freaking grind when it comes down to trying to get like set really good oh, Alina, I need to get you set up with a bow. I didn't realize that you don't have any gear right. But yeah. Shit, kind of lost my train of thought a little bit there. Let's swap this out a little bit so I can actually crack the good shit. 8 bodkin arrows, 3 pierce damage versus whisper arrows, 2. Honestly, doesn't really matter. It'll be fine. Cool. Yep, we're going to get rid of all that shit. I'm gonna sell all the iron and everything. I'm not gonna do any smithing on the stream. Yeah. Fuck, I'm literally set up to do smithing. I'm literally set up to try and grind out smithing. Okay, we'll get rid of it. Get rid of all of it. Not my problem for this. We will. I will do that off stream. Because sitting in a town repetitively is annoying as fuck, and it's not fun to watch. So that'll be a grind for Lydian when he's working or some shit. New / updated. What's new updated? Or are you telling me that you've got something new? Lorne gained a skill point in medicine. Retinues have joined. Daily gold change. Cool. Are we full HP? We are not full. But one of the things that's actually beneficial for us for waiting here, right? Just one, so we can heal. But once all of my party members are healed, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something really cool, right? With one of these mods. By the way, before smithing, you were on about prisoners. Yes, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Once these guys are fully healed, I'm going to show you what you can do with prisoners. Okay. One of the mods in this mod list, and remember, unless I, forgot to put it in the description, which would have been like in the first episode because I reused the same description for the entire stream series. There's a list of mods, and this one is like it's like prisoner breakout kind of thing, right? What it actually allows you to do is host gladiator arena battles. Okay, and I tweaked it to where you get bonus XP explicitly during gladiator arenas. Yeah, basically what you can do, because you automatically get bonus XP for gladiator arenas based off of what tier your prisoners are. Okay. Made peace with the Western Empire. Okay. Is there anyone that we are actively at war with? No? Cool. That's perfect, because we're going to go take care of this hideout right after we do this arena, so we can get everyone, a little bit squared away. So anyway, we're going to go to the arena and we're going to host a prisoner tournament. Yep. Remember how I was told December I'll get my place, then Jan, Feb, now looking like next month, but I have a new kitchen, boiler, radiator, and now something to do with electrics, all new. Oh, wow. Okay. With this does cost 1,000, gold, which kind of hurts, especially now because I had like 3 million set up. Yeah, I did a lot of offline grinding. I literally probably could have bought the island, and that's actually what I was planning on doing. Just like, all right, well, I completed the dragon banner. We're gonna, buy the island and kind of go from there. All right, So me and all of my companions are going to go in, right? I hope everyone's got gear. I don't know. I don't remember what we had on everybody, but we're taking only the companions, and we're going to take in all the prisoners. So it's 8v13, right? And we're going to start the tournament. This is going to cost us 1,000 crowns, right? Oh shit, I got 2. And I'm getting my ass beat. Oh, I'm down. So I didn't do anything. Looks like it's just Alda versus a bunch of prisoners, and the prisoners won. And there we go. But what we did get was a lot of people gained a lot of skills. So we lost the tournament. We didn't get anything out of it besides XP, but honestly, that's all we cared about, right? So we are going to go through here and get everyone squared away to where, you know, they're leveling up their stuff. Party leader, governor. Honestly, both of these don't really matter. I'll set that for lead by example, I guess. Oh, and you grabbed, yeah, we'll do that too. And then we'll do Alda, who has 0 endurance. What? Oh my god, you are so bad. Holy crap, you have terrible stat. You have nothing but vigor, which is cool, I guess, but lady, we need to get you leveled up. Something bad. Give you at least a pit point to athletics, and we'll get you squared away for one-handed swift strikes. So, or to be blunt, we'll do swift strikes because that gives you 2% bonus attack speed for literally anything, right? Then we're going to put a point in the mariner so you can actually do stuff. Everyone else should be, yep, we're good on that. We are over land troop capacity. How are we that far over land troop capacity? Oh, I died. Did I die? Did I actually die? That's one of the downfalls, by the way. Yeah. Oh, okay. So one of the things, by the way, is that the trade-off to those gladiator tournaments is that you can die doing that, and I completely forgot that when I put my own person in there. So give me a second here, because I think Naldar is now the leader of the party, but let's give it a moment. And what I may need to do is I need to reload. I may have fucked up pretty good right there, and I don't want to, you know, the entire thing or anything like that. So all right, now let's take a look at the party. Yep, so Lauren's still here, but this is one of the issues with the mod itself, is you gotta be careful. If you actually get knocked out, if you go into a gladiator tournament, your guy gets bugged out. So that's one of the downfalls. If your units get knocked out, like that's a companion, you can actually just go to the clan tab and recall them, kind of like what I did there, and just have them recalled. But if you, oh yeah, this is from the first. This is literally like 3 weeks ago. So sad. Which makes sense, right? 3 weeks ago, it's been, so we lost 1 stream's worth of progress because I streamed 2 weeks ago when we did the last Bannerlord stream, right? So yeah, we lost a little bit of we did lose progress, but we'll be fine. Yeah, Sean, what do you need help with? What you got? I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff that I got rid of just a second ago and get squared away. Apologies everybody for being a dummy, a big dummy. We need to get at least some, we don't have a lot of money, so I don't want to go too spend happy, but I need to get at least some passable guys. That's, you know, not helping us at all right now. So you're set up as an archer. Perrin, you're fine. Alda, you're fine. Crash, but you're fine. How much is this worth? 4,000. It's not worth my. Aldar, Lundana, let's get you squared away with a shield, at least a shield, right? Get you some better gear as well. Helena, ooh, Tribesman Bow, 58 Pierce, okay, versus Noble Bow. We can actually afford a Noble Bow. It's only 30 grand. That would be a massive increase to her damage output. Like, that would be huge. But it's a regular Noble Bow, not a Noble Longbow. We'll do a Nomad Bow. Nomad Bow is a happy medium, and I don't have to spend 30 grand on it. What else do we? Probably look into starting to stockpile up on some armor. So one of the things you can do, and give me a second, I'll read chat here in a moment. But yeah. One of the things that you can do, I have it set up to where discarding armor gives you 10% of your armor requirements for unlocking it, right? With Retinues. So, but that only works on non-modded armor, by the way. If you have modded armor, your Retinues can't use it. So your Retinues can only use vanilla armor, from my understanding. Unless it's a mod order thing. If that's a mod loading mod order thing, then you may be able to do that. I should probably read into that, because that would make a big difference in total strength of my Retinues. The skills, does having points 1 to 5 full ASAP, or as you go better? Are you talking about Retinues, or are you talking about leveling up your characters themselves and using your focus points? I'm assuming you mean the focus points. That's what I'm assuming. But in the off chance that's not what you're talking about. And okay, cool. These guys actually are you know what, let's put Lycos over here. Lycos, you're, God, I want you to be on them. Not having any of my boats is kind of irritating. I'm not gonna lie. I had such nice boats. I had such nice boats. This will be fine. I'm gonna complain about it, but it will be fine. All right. Yeah, the focus. Sorry, forgot the name. I turned. Yeah, you're good, dude. So that kind of depends. All right. The way it works, the way your characters work, right, is that you gain XP for leveling up your character levels whenever a event occurs that can earn you skill XP. All right. So it doesn't necessarily correlate like 1-to-1, but you do learn quicker and level up quicker when you have that XP multiplier. What tends to happen is that if you dump all of your focus points into only one thing at a time, you end up capping the rest of your skills very quickly, and you end up not being able to like actually really utilize a lot of things, and you end up like soft capping your character for a while, right? Because it gets harder and harder to level up and get more focus points. Okay, like that, there is a XP requirement to level up curve, right? So that's something you got to just be kind of aware of, right? And if you aren't at least somewhat paying attention to that, hello, do we have archers? Do I have archers that are shooting here? Oh wait, they're all bad. Right, I forgot. I have trash units right now. Oh boy. God, trash units is... I literally had these guys. I had my archers already maxed out, essentially, and going from maxed out tier 5 units to barely set to tier 2 is fucking painful. I will say that. We should probably, at this point, I feel like we need to engage, because otherwise these guys are going to swarm down. So what I'm going to do, set these guys up for reporting. But yeah, I hope that kind of at least, you know, made some sense. And yeah. So to answer the actual question though, I would take your time, and if you've got one thing you know for certain that you're going to try to level up quickly, you can put a couple extra points into it, but otherwise save your points and only allocate them when you need, when you start slowing down. Like if you're getting if you're getting less than 1 XP rate on something, then put a focus point into it. And if you accidentally cap it out and, you know, have like a really big game or something like that, or a really big fight, and you get a shit ton of XP from it, then, and you cap it out, then that's when you're like, oh yeah, I definitely need to dump like at least 1, maybe 2 focus points. But yeah, that's what I would do, and that's what I recommend. That is what I do. That's why I've got 2 focus points just setting on the side in the off chance I need to, you know, use it or something, because I completely mismanaged my character for the build. One thing that I put a lot of my points into is trade on this character especially, and that's just because I know later on I'm going to be able to buy and trade fiefs and like pieces of land, right? And that doesn't seem like it's going to be really cool or anything, right? For the time being. You know what? I don't care about unlocking this shit for my my special units right now. What I care about is actually being able to have my actual units not die immediately. So that's what we're going to do here. We are 100% going to go around, you know, upgrading people with some slightly better gear. That, you know, random pirates and whatnot have. Not great, but kind of fancy. Yeah. Lundana, let's get you back set up for some javelins. Have a turban, why not? Have any gloves? No gloves. Got it. How are boots? Those are better boots, so you get that. Although you honestly have some pretty decent stuff on, but just in case, nope. Okay, no upgrades for you, that's fine. Alda, probably no upgrades for you. Lycos, there should be something. You know, there's a feathered hat. Already have a shield. This is technically an upgrade, not a great one, but it is technically an upgrade. Pirate sword, boarding sword. Ooh, how is this pirate boarding sword so bad? And then the pirate sword itself has, well, shit, it doesn't do any more damage. Wow. This does like no damage whatsoever. The rusty pirate sword does like no freaking damage. It's fast. All right. The rest of the stuff we're just going to take so we can sell it. Ooh, we got 2 ships this time. Hell yeah. We are way over our fleet limit. Oh, we need to get somewhere where we can sell this stuff. And Ortesia is not friendly. We cannot go that way right now. Why are they trash? What happened? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just incompetent. It's fine. My archers are garbage right now. All my units are garbage because I'm absolutely, you know, dumb and lost my saves. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to complain about it for at least 1 more stream. Because think of all the progress I would have made if I wasn't a buffoon. Tragic. Yeah, I've already wasted, like, and the thing is we're back where we were like 15 minutes ago. Like, I just wasted so much time. All right, hold up. Party, what are we looking like here? We have some guys that are kind of low. We're going to do this again. We're gonna have an 8-man fight here with our people. Okay. Oh, right. As I was saying, trade once you hit everything has a price, really, really good. You can actually use this for winning, one, for buying pieces of land, but two, you can actually essentially use a fief as a way to convince a lord to join your side via diplomacy and whatnot and bartering. So that is really important. And it will make the whole, hey, I'm going to just fucking steamroll everybody. I'm going to go from being a mercenary to owning an island to I'm going to start waging war basically against everybody, because that's kind of what the main quest line does to you. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to have fun with it. That is the goal. That is main goal. That is end game goal. We will do the goal. Just kind of got set back at least one stream. Ideally, I can probably get this caught up before our next stream easily. And at a rage, honestly, I should probably sell this. I get an extra 1,500, but that's only a 1% increase to my total funds. That's not going to be. I got to go back to feeling like I'm poor, because I was literally at the point where I'm like, oh, well, I can make I can literally smith a sword that's worth like 40k right now, and buy out all the armor and then immediately drop all the armor, so my retinues gain the access to that armor, and then use all my money to unlock new armor pieces for retinues, and that's pretty fun. And I actually was bankrolling a bunch of money, one, so I could buy a fief, but also so once I got a fief, I was able to do like militia upgrades and whatnot. What we will end up doing this time, though, is to skip that like big grind and kind of like tip the power skills a bit. What I'm going to end up doing is we're going to have to pick a nation to join as a vassal. That is ultimately what we will do. So that being said, Sean, since you're active in chat, pick a nation to become, for us to become a vassal of. It's only going to be temporary, of course, because we're going to make our own, right? But pick one. Figure it out. Unless you want us to just join Sturgia. There was something I was going to do. Right. Now I remember. Go to the arena, host a prisoner tournament, friendly troops, everyone but me, because I don't feel like glitching my own person out. Again, that was kind of embarrassing. Look at all the XP in the bottom left corner. They are gaining so much XP because all of our companions are trash. They have no gear. They're all garbage. I need them to fight in the sand pits until they learn to master their weapons. And hopefully a 7v8 is doable. It is probably not doable. Well, I don't know. It's a 3v3 right now. They got a chance. And I'm a spectator. That's how this mod's set up. Okay, by the way. Okay, so we got two, and then there was two. It's a 2v3. These guys are kind of stuck on the wrong side of the fence. So I have a feeling these guys have ranged weapons, right? And since they have ranged weapons versus non-ranged weapons, I think they'll be okay. But I've been wrong before several times, and even today, in fact. So yeah. No, I jinxed these. Do you not remember the Sturgeon or Empire choice? Okay, let me think. What's my town goal? The island still? Yes, we are going to take over the island and essentially, ideally, I would like to ally with another nation for the time being once we take it. The biggest issue is going to be the fact that once you get the dragon banner and you start doing that shit, basically every nation declares war against you and you just kind of get fucked. So that's something to just be kind of aware of, right? This doesn't do anything. It crashes the game. Oh my god, that is so funny. Okay, never mind, guys. Don't, whatever you do, don't do what I just did, because it crashes your game. It's a fun mod, but it's kind of janky. Might want to remove that from the recommended Recommended on this. The Nords have that island, by the way. So don't go in as a spectator in the gladiator arena kind of thing, and then shoot a troop. Okay, I found a bug, by the way. That if that mod creator that just so happens to, you know, take a look here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I loaded the wrong game. That's fine. I'm so sad I lost all those autosaves though. I genuinely thought I would have had more. Oh my god, and because it crashed, I lost that freaking other half hour of you know, we're gonna do something different. We're not doing the same thing here. I'm getting frustrated just doing the exact same thing over the past like 35 minutes. If I have to do the same thing 3 times in a row, I get kind of irritated. Most people do, but I'm getting a little triggered. So what we will do is we're going to sell a bunch of things, and we are going to vamos. Run away. RUNNOFT. Oh, right. We're at war on this way. So we're going to go partake in the war this way. Hopefully we will be able to intercept. I don't want to fight. Oh, I know why we're here. We're supposed to be fighting caravans. That makes so much more sense. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fight caravans. We're going to ignore pirates for the time being. I say that, and there's pirates right there, and they're looking juicy, but I don't want to do another pirate fight right now. I want money. Where's this freaking convoy? Give me a convoy. There it is. There's one. Come here. Oh yeah, come here. Ooh, marriage offer from who? Hera. You're from Sturgia, aren't you? Yep, you're part of Sturgia. Okay. You are 20. You have 3 in vigor, 3 control, 3. You have 4s in cunning and social, and 2 in intelligence. Okay, 2 in intelligence, kind of rough. You're not going to be that good of like a governor. But that's fine. Don't really necessarily need you to be a governor. Kind of mid. Yeah, I mean, it's not even kind of mid. You have way too much cunning and like a roguery and whatnot, and just not. I'm going to be picky now because I did have a wife, and you know what? Now I don't. So, going to be kind of picky, I guess. Can I see full map for a second? Yeah. So we got the Nords up here, right? Nords are like the super dark blue. They took over Carbanza from a Battanians. Battanians are getting their ass beat. You got Sturgia right here. You've got what is it? The Khuzaits right here. Then we've got the Sarranids. I don't even know if they're called the Sarranids. They're whatever. And then you've got Southern Empire, Eastern Empire, Northern Empire, I'm pretty sure. And then, you know, Landia. And yep. Yep. All right. Anyway, back to chasing the convoy. I want this convoy, and I'm going to get this convoy if it's the last thing I do. They only have 50 units. 50 units. We're going to make so much money off this. I can taste it. Hand over your goods or die. I wonder if we could auto resolve this one. You lose a lot of units. Not gonna do that. We're gonna fight it. We're gonna actually fight. Right? We could send in our trade cog as an extra boat for flanking purposes, and that is exactly what we're going to do. We are going to put Lycos on one and Alda on the other, and Alda on the other, and we're gonna set them both melee. I don't even know if we have this, to be honest. we'll set our primary to range and have them both equal preference between range and melee, and then we'll go from there. Auto deploy, get them in line, and
soldiers.
But currently, Battanians only have 3 major towns. Nords have 5. Sturgia has like 6 or 7. Right. Then I kind of never pay attention to the southern end of the map. I'm not a big fan of like any of the armor that the southern side or anything like that has. Blandia's got some cool armor, but some of that's also modded. There is a lot of really cool modded armor, though. I will say that. Like, holy crap, there's some really cool stuff. When I was doing my smithing grind, I managed to get my best smith, which is actually one of my companions, like 230 smithing, which isn't even like really that good. He's not like a master or anything like that, but it's enough for the BannerCraft stuff to work whenever you know, actually have a chance. So what ended up happening was I ended up getting like, you know, a full set of like basically the best base stat armor that I could get for my character. I didn't make any extra sets for the companions. I kind of just gave them whatever I could buy. But yeah, I was pretty content with all that armor and whatnot. Made the game really easy during tournaments. Actually, you could just kind of you had like so much poise that you didn't even get staggered whenever you're getting hit, almost, because you only take like 1 damage, which wasn't enough to stagger you. And it was pretty cool, but also like made you a little broken. But you know, it was only broken in like 1v1 scenarios. When it came down to, you know, fighting any multiples, yeah, you can still get kind of hard. Oh. You know what? Let's not aim at these guys. We're gonna aim at that. Ping. And ping. Okay, you guys get onto that boat. Hold up, you're all archers. Never mind. Don't go on their boat. You're all archers. You're not meant to fucking fight melee wise. You're not melee boys. Just realize that. I'm like, I'm gonna lose all of my freaking mouth. Now these archers are meant to also be like somewhat decent melee, but they're not melee. With maxed out stats, these archers will hit 185 in one-handed, as well as 185 in bow and athletics. So they will be somewhat decent. They're not going to be amazing, but that is higher than any non-noble unit in the game, right? When it comes down to the noble units, I'm pretty sure what am I doing here? We should just take it all, right? Do I even really care? No, I think we just take it all. Ooh, nice. And then we'll go over to Sinala. Ooh, we got blackened boots. Cool. But I mean, here we can actually even look at it, right? Let's see here. We have a Huskarl here, and we'll just go to troops. Light archers. So the best archers here have 160 for a standard unit, right? And their naval unit has 140 in bow, right? So that's 130 one-handed, 130 athletics, 140 bow versus 130, 130, 160, right? Their horse archers are 130, 130, 130. Cool, that makes sense. Let's look at the Battanian Fians, right? The Fian champions, they have 90 one-handed, 170 athletics, 220 bow, and 220 two-handed. So obviously these guys have better bow and two-handed than what our standard units will have for the Retinues, but they will have less maximum than what our elite units would have. So if I really wanted to, I could go into our Retinues and be like, well, I really want to have something that's stronger than Fians, which I don't need to. But I could, and then be like, all right, well, the Dawn Guard, we're going to actually flip these guys around, and I'm going to rename these guys to being Dawnstar, and then swap these guys to the Dawn Guard, and then have more infantry than archers, right? I'm not a big fan of doing more infantry than archers because I believe that archers are a much stronger prospect when it comes down to being a unit. You're a lot more versatile. So having a higher number of them, even if they do like slightly less damage or are slightly less skilled than you know, the other types, they'll still do a good job, right? So, yeah. Attack the island. They should give you enough to and they should like you enough to give you, since you gave away everything else. Plan A, oh, okay, hold up. All right, I skipped. Plan A, Vlandia, any fort or town they offer you, take it and give it away. Save your influence, and you get Lord liking you by accepting them. And then when they attack Nord, you vote for it. Attack the island. They should like you enough to give it to you since you gave everything else. Plan B, go to level 4, make your kingdom and pounce on our rebel city. Use that to build your kingdom with aim to take that island. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. And we're going to keep selling these boats. We're going to repair our fleet. We're going to sell a whole bunch of shit that we do not need. Legendary arrows. Don't threaten me with a good time. Man, look at all these items. Look at all this stuff. There's so many things here. You know what? That heavy Akaton would be a really good upgrade for basically anyone. Shit, that's right. I never gave any of our guys new gear because of the whole, hey, by the way, kind of forgot. We crashed. Yeah. Yep. We're going to spend a little bit of money here. We're not going to come out ahead, I don't believe. That's fine. We'll be fine. Might complain a little bit about it, but we'll be okay. You could probably use a shield as well. Alda already has a shield. You have a shield. You need a shield. Okay. Undana needs a shield. Alina needs a shield. Okay. Anyone else in the party? No, it goes straight to me. Cool. Alina, we are getting you at least a nomad bow. Because you're set up to be an archer. You will be a good archer. All right. Cool. Undana, we're going to get you some throwing weapons. Do we have any good throwing weapons? Horseman javelins. Okay. You know, I'm not mad about that. That'll be fine. Honestly, that's probably, yeah, better than the jagged javelins and whatnot. Okay. Alda, you are also going to get horseman javelins, which will be at least a start for you. Lycos, I'm going to get you squared up with a two-handed weapon, right? So let's get you something that's somewhat decent as a two-hander, right? It doesn't have to be great, but needs to be passable at least. Do we have any two-handed swords here? Oh my god, why is everything one-handed? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Wood splitter. That's one-handed shit. I may have to actually craft a two-handed sword for you. That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. I expected literally something. Didn't have to be anything nice, just I expected something. Hogs, flax, hardwood, salt, wine, planks, tools, oil. I really don't care about any of the stuff that we just got. We're selling it all, giving it all back, and we're only paying 7k. I'm okay with that. And now we're setting sail. Oh wait, do I have prisoners? I might have prisoners. Town center, tavern. Oh, we had a lot of prisoners. Cool. Port, set sail. And now we're off to go find us another convoy to take care of. And this time we actually have some gear on our companions. Whether it's a crash save or new weapon. Mad, not bad. All right. 5% more loot from defeated villagers and caravans, plus 1 extra troop from village notables when successfully forced for volunteers. We're definitely taking the bonus loot from caravans. Yes. Also going to take an extra point into roguery here because we're starting to get low on that. We're doing okay on scouting still, kind of running a little low on that. Steward, we're still at 4x. Trade, we're at 6x. I think we have a decent amount of workshop still, so we should be okay. We're earning a decent amount because of the mercenary contract right now. 2.2x, 2.5x. Okay. Yeah, we have 4 control, 5 social, 4 cunning, 4 intelligence. What we really need to do. Ooh, oh, that's Corsairs. Fuck. Okay. What we're going to find ourselves wanting, right, is we're gonna want to try and max out our trade stat still to 300 because that will be very helpful for us later on. But I also need to get a very high steward level. Steward is going to be very important as well, just due to how it affects your party, your maximum party size. So stewardship is going to be very important. Oh, we have a nice hideout over here. We could actually probably do a little bit of damage to that. I would love to be able to just solo that with my infantry units to give them some XP. I don't think that's going to be possible. Fuck. Well, we made peace. That's fine. So we're going to go take care of this hideout anyway, which is fine. It's, you know, kind of what we were going to do anyway, but that works. Leave the fleet there. We'll just summon the fleet where we end up walking. Clan. Let's take a look at our clan. We are clan tier 3. We are eligible already to become a vassal. We have hit that point. We just have not hit the point for us to do clan tier 4. We have Sturgeon Reavers. We have a couple of Huskarls. We have an Imperial Legionary and whatnot. Don't care about those guys. We're sending in the Dawn Guard. 12 Dawn Guard, 2 Nord Huskarls, and myself. Should be okay. Should be. Not entirely positive. Because remember, Nord Huskarls are essentially a maxed out Dawn Guard. But, you know, currently the Nord Huskarls are much better than anything the Dawn Guard have. Eventually the Dawn Guard will be slightly better than the Nord Huskarls, but yeah. Because Nord Huskarls are the noble units of the Nords, by the way. I just want a little bit of XP here. Little bit of XP. Get some get some good. Okay. Everyone else, go fuck them up. I just need to whittle them down a little bit. Yo, what's up, Poison? I'm just popping in to say hi quickly. I can't say it all. I have a new kitten to look after, but hopefully the rest of the stream goes well. I'll catch you in the VOD. Oh man, Poison's gonna have such a rough time watching that VOD when he realizes what we did. What I did. How badly I fucked up. It's okay. Thanks for stopping in, Poison. I appreciate you, my guy. Hope you have fun taking care of the kitten. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Pew pew. Pew. Oh shit, I missed. Oh, I didn't miss. We actually killed him. So this is how cool this goes, guys. Look at this. It's like a volley of just javelins. There's actually a type of unit that kind of operates like this. They're one of the Battanian troops. I think it's like a skirmisher or something like that. They're literally built just like this, except they don't have as nice of armor. Well, actually, they probably have equivalent armor to these guys currently. But they kind of just run up and just throw a shit ton of javelins. And it works because, remember, throwing weapons have a large damage, damage output. Super big. Archers don't, unless you get like really good bows, which is another thing that I kind of miss because my Dawn's Ray had noble longbows. Don't anymore, but they had. That costs a freaking fortune, but yeah. Totally nice, totally worth it. I'm going to mess around with the mod loading order after the stream, guys, and we're going to see if I can get it to where Retinues actually understands and can see the modded armors and whatnot. That way I can get more than just a vanilla gear, because sometimes modded the modded stuff is just more fun because I can actually have like my retinue army set up as like Gondor tower guards and whatnot, And you can't tell me that, you know, having Gondor units or, you know, units that look like they're out of Game of Thrones kind of thing. Come on now. It's a little fun. It's a little fun. You don't need a full overhaul. You just need the armor pieces. And surely you can make those custom units. Or like Templar armor, right? Get like a full-on squad of Templars. Yeah, that'd be kind of dope. Take some of these guys out real quick. Whoop, must have been the... Oh, shit. There's a guy over here. Couldn't see him through the grass. I keep getting shot or hit. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, wait, he wasn't aiming for me. Cool. Get him in the back. All right, pull out the sword. Get out of first person. Because I am not fighting this duel. I do not have enough one-handed skill for this, and I don't have a shield. This is literally a RIP for me if I don't let these guys fight it for me. I don't have the gear to sustain myself at all. And yeah, it's just going to be a tough one. So, didn't want to do it. We lost one of our Dawn Guard, but that's fine because they kind of come back. 8 prisoners. I'm okay with that. Gained some decent amount of influence and everything, right? And we got a decent amount of loot, honestly. Like, I'm not mad about it. I will take the broad bladed. That's 101 pierce damage. That's really good, but it's not as good as some of the other stuff. Right. The rest of this I'm gonna leave. Okay. We're gonna end up selling all the stuff that we just grabbed. I just wanted to have the ability to ooh, forest bandits. Oh, they're gonna get got before I can even get to them. Not gonna worry about that. I just need a way to make a little bit of extra money here. Yeah. Yep. That's a lot of armor. I probably should care about this, but also I'm not, and I'm actually going to discard all of that instead of sell it. We're gonna sell the war camel though. And we have a standard of rage and a stone banner as well as an archer's flag. We'll get rid of the archer's flag and stone banner. We don't need those, right? Save the rest of that. And now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and dump everything that we've got. I don't think any of this is really going to be make or break for us. It's like kind of whatever kind of gear, right? And now we unlocked padded mittens, so we at least have somewhat better armor. Caravan ambush. Wow. Okay. All right. All right, now we're gonna help the caravan out. We have a pretty big size here. It's all cavalry and horse archers. I'm actually gonna auto resolve this. We're not really built for taking on cavalry and horse archers. It's like one of our actual like comp weaknesses, right? So I don't want to just get completely doused by them. All right, cool. And now we took care of caravan ambush. We just received a ton of money and some renown. It's cool. And now we're gonna go fuck up the Battanians. Well, actually, we're gonna go take care of this tournament real quick. Ooh, there's a caravan right there. Oh, I don't want to recruit. I'm not sure why. Hit that. Wrought iron and steel. I don't know where I got that from, but might have been something that it gave me real quick as like a reward for the quest. We'll join the tournament. Warlord helmet with cheek guards. Bro, I don't think I'm going to be able to actually win this tournament. That's a nice helmet, though. I would love to have that helmet. I just have a feeling because it's a nice reward, what's going to end up happening is these guys are going to have like higher tier units, essentially. All right, cool. Now it's just 2. V2. Okay, we can make this work. Maybe we can make this work. Oh my god, I missed. I am so bad with spears, dude. Hey man. Oh shit, I can couch it. It's a lance. It's a fucking lance. Oh my god, yes. Okay, never mind. Wait, this is doable. This is completely doable. Hold still, you. That guy came in from behind. He hurt me. Thank you very much. We're a team here, Sean. We're a community. Oh, well, the horse is down. I may have missed, but it worked. One step closer to getting that helmet. Hell yeah, brother. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Hey, buddy. You fuck off. Stop shooting me. No. No. I don't want to get shot. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. You're next. Oh, shit. I'm next. Oh, I missed. Fuck, that's a bad time to miss. Oop, oop, oop. Bro, I can't swing fast enough. Fuck. I don't think I'm gonna win this. This is a rough tournament. Not gonna lie. Oh. My light. My life is flashing before my eyes here. Come on, guys. Come on, bro. Chill. Chill. I think I'm screwed. I know I'm screwed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting stun locked. Fuck. Well, that's about how I expected that to go. To be honest, I kind of knew that was going to happen, but it still makes me, it still stings a little bit, all right? Maybe if I had more proficiency in the game, it wouldn't have been that bad. But I got humbled pretty quick. All right, let's look at the rest of our party. Honestly, everyone's pretty well off. What we're going to do is we're going to spend a couple of thousand gold here, and we are going to try and power level some people, right? And I know, hold up, you know what? Give me a second. We're going to save. Okay, now we're going to power level some people. You know, after having to redo something 3 times, I think I didn't want to do it a 4th time. Yeah. Y'all smell what I'm stepping in here. So what have I learned? We want these guys to gain the XP, but we don't want to accidentally crash the game. So I'm going to keep my hands up in the air. You got a gold companion? What do you mean a gold companion? What do you mean by that? Wow. That was kind of embarrassing for all my companions. That's okay. Did they level up? They gained some XP, right? Surely? Oh, Alda. Yeah. All right, Alda. Now that you've got some control, let's give you some endurance, right? Give you a couple points in athletics. Give you a point into throwing. Get you set up for that. Now you'll actually be able to do something, maybe. Don't know. You Swift Strike as well. You don't have any levels yet, but we'll get you there. Lycos, you're fine. Lundana, you're fine. Yeah. Naldar, you are grabbing this. And then we have Alina, who is also grabbing this. You have one-handed with 2 pips and bow with 2 pips. 5, 1. Okay. Yeah, should be fine. Cool. Now we're going to go to the clan, and we're going to re-pull everyone back, because that is kind of what happens, right? And the only time that this breaks everything is when you yourself are in the arena and you accidentally die. So back to town center, wait for everyone to rejoin. Cool. Now everyone has rejoined. We're going to host another tournament, and we're going to do the exact same thing. And hopefully, now that, you know what? We're only going to pull in, we're going to only pull in the 5 tier 2s, okay? Instead of the rest of them. And we should win this one, and they should get some decent XP. In theory. Aaron's going to get freaking dusted, though, because he has no shield. Yep. The healer, blacksmith, and the gold, he's like an all-round awesome. Oh, okay. All right. Alda got another level. She tiered up, throwing real quick. Increase draw speed or shield breaker. We'll do draw speed. That's fine. Still has decent learning speed on throwing. Not great, but I don't want to just dump all of her freaking points, man. I mean, she's only level 6, but it's kind of rough how everything's only in vigor. I will say that. It's probably my fault with how she was built. Duelist versus trainer, plus 2 hit points, 20 damage. Well, without a shield. No, you're gonna have a shield, so trainer is what we'll do. And yeah. We will resummon Perrin real quick, go back, wait a bit, and now we go back to the arena, and we spent 3,000, but we gained a couple of levels, and we burnt through all of our prisoners. So instead of actually making money off of prisoners and ransoming them, or recruiting them and whatnot, now you can just host these prisoner tournaments and try to get a little bit of extra XP. And these guys are gaining a lot of XP actually, and it makes it a lot easier for us to get the companions set up for at least combat roles. It doesn't fix any of the support skills or anything like that. Like, you still have to grind out smithing the hard way and everything, but it kind of gives you almost like a little XP boost whenever you're trying to get these guys to be somewhat functional in battle, which is great. And obviously you still have to manage their builds and make sure that they're actually able to do stuff, right? But now Lycos is able to actually do stuff here, which is kind of cool because he got some pretty high one-handed, so he'll be pretty good for the most part, but still got to be kind of mindful. Perrin, I want Perrin to actually do stuff, but I think I need to give him a shield if I want him to actually gain any XP during those fights, because he's just getting like mugged. Straight up just manhandled. Kind of rough. All round awesome gold companion. We do, you know what? I kind of want to, I need to just look. I need to try to find them. I'm not going to use the encyclopedia to find them. I'm just, if I run into them, I'll get them. Because the thing is my clan, I still have these exact 5 same companions on the save that we lost, right? I never recruited new companions, even though my clan level and everything kept going up. So, yeah. Another thing to note is whenever I do my offline grinding, because of how I have everything set up on this current character build, I'm gaining 1 renown a day. Okay, 1 renown a day does not seem like much, right? but actually it's 1 renown for every profitable workshop a day. So it ends up being like 3 renown a day or something like that. After 100 days, it's like 300 renown. Like it goes pretty up. It goes up pretty good. Let me just double check that math real quick. I believe that's under trade. Plus 1 daily renown for every profitable workshop. Yeah. Artisan community. Yep. That is a very good thing to have. If you've got, just max out your workshops and suddenly you're just printing renown. And of course, if you're fighting on top of that, doing tournaments and everything, guess what? You're going to have more renown. How it works. Ooh, a horse. This is worth like, this is like a 20,000 gold horse. I'm okay with this. Gimme. Gimme. Nice. I'm taking this horse. My horse now. Gimme. A man after midnight. Boom. Fear me. I am swift vengeance. I am point blank shoving a javelin down your freaking neck and missing when I'm 5 feet away. This is why I need to be point blank. Oh my god. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Don't you worry. I'm coming in hot. Hot. You gotta bob and weave. Oh, I bobbed when I should have weaved. Pull your bow back out. Oh my god, all right, hold up. I need to get out of first person. This is not working. This is obviously not working. Bob instead of weave. Aha, got him. And now I need to weave instead of bob. Sir, whatever. Oh, it's Alina. Got it. Ma'am, can you just let me win? Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm on. How the? I don't. Oh god, I can stall. Who is you? Oh my god, are you a noble? Are you a freaking noble? I don't like this. I need an adult. I mean, an adult. Are you? Please tell me you're an adult. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna have to fight you later. That's gonna suck. I don't even know who's who. Who's what? I mean, there's only 2 of them, right? Barely. Okay. You know what? This should be fine. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling brave. I can swing this, right? Is there a way to like use it? How do I? Is this a braceable spear? No. Okay. Swinging. That is a hurt horse. Okay, that's our guy. This one's not though. Come here. Yeah. That worked. Oh my god, that was great. Y'all are doing awesome down here. I'm proud of you. I sure hope the blue dude wins though. You had one job and you failed me. Hold up. Come here. Give me the horse. I'm over this. Do. I missed. If you lean in and lean into your blow, it helps you get closer. Boom. Got it. All right. I'm up against the lady that I'm terrified of now. Fuck. This is not the kind of fight I wanted. I wanted to be on a horse or something. I had a better shot of actually doing stuff. Sweating. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I wouldn't be fighting a fucking high-end unit here now. Oh no. Oh no. All right. I beat a noble. I just gotta beat the best, one of the best horsemen in the game. I don't know if I can. I have so much armor too. Only 17 damage, bro. It feels so nice when you get a hit off, but bro, my shield's about to fucking break. Oh, his shield broke first. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Okay. gotta flex on these casuals. Freaking casuals. Oh man. When you don't get stun locked and you have an actual shield, you can win these fights. Oh, but oh, okay. Now I'm selling the horse. This guy, this. It's so early in the game now. They don't even have enough money to pay for the horse. Noted. Noted. Well, if they don't have enough money to pay for the horse, right? We can use this. Buy something. Man, look at this whole, man, look at this Casterly Rock Knight armor. This is gaudy. Oh my god, that is so overtuned. So overtuned. We're not, I mean, we couldn't even afford it if we wanted to, right? Like I was like 270 some odd thousand. Like there's no freaking way. But we can, you know, try and find something that's, you know, a little bit more reasonable, like a small reasonable upgrade. We're using freaking little padded van braces here. We can get us like nice little set of gloves, right? Weight gauntlets actually look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We can get 3 pairs of them, right? And we still get a little bit paid, right? Just a little bit of a payment. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I mean, think about it. They were already free. Gain 20 renown, lose influence. Or we can give them 1,000 crowns, gain 20 renown, and gain 200 influence. Let's gain 200 influence, because that just means that we get paid all the money back. By the way, that's what you need to do, guys. If you are ever a mercenary, this is a pro tip. Pro tip. Pro tip. If you're ever a mercenary, and you get that event pop up where you have a bard talking to you, take the one that takes away your honest trait, but you give him 1,000 crowns, because now I'm getting paid 9,000 or 9,000 dinner, whatever the fuck the money is, gold, right? And now I'm making over 9,000 just tomorrow. Like, ugh. I was watching your shield so closely. Oh yeah, making money. And oh yeah, making so much. That right there was a print. Freaking printing money. All right, cool. Now let's take a look at our clan. Make sure we got our troops already leveled up if we can. We could definitely give them 5 points here. Yeah. You only have 246 XP. Can we at least get... Okay, 60 bow is better than nothing. It's not good, but it's better than nothing, right? And what we're going to do... We have a decent sized army, right? What do we have? What all is it that we have? We have 58 archers. Oh my god. 58? Oh my Jesus. 58 of these Dawn's Ray and 29 Dawn Guard. Now remember, these guys are not good units right now. They are not good. To give us an idea of what we're looking at here. 61 bow, 41 handed, 45 athletics, okay? we're going to look at what's a very well-rounded empire. And the empire troop tree is very well-rounded for the most part, right? Okay. At 60 bow, they are okay. Our tier 2 archers, right, are the equivalent of slightly improved Imperial archers. They have the same they have the same athletics as a tier 2 Imperial archer. They have 5 more one-handed score, and they have 21 more bow. Okay. The difference between our current archers and the trained Imperial archers is that we are missing 9 bow, 30 athletics, and 25 one-hand. When we hit maximum tier 2 on our Dawnstar, they will be better than tier 3 archers, or tier 3 Imperial archers. And then when it comes down to the Imperial Palatine Guard, our guys will blow these ones out of the water. Dawnstar will be significantly stronger than these guys because they'll have 180s and one-handed athletics and bow, which is obviously, I think the highest that you'll ever see on any non-noble unit is like 140 on the stat, right? So eventually they get good. Right now they're just not. Who is seeing a troll here? Yes, come to me. Okay, never mind. Don't come to me. We're gonna join the army. Why not? We can be on the offensive now. We're going to Pendrake Castle. Okay, that sounds fun. What's the Lannister stuff from? That is from our one of the mods that we have that adds a Game of Thrones armor and whatnot to it. Oh, I'm gonna talk to Godin real quick. Tell me at the Battle of Pendrake. Thank you. I needed that. I need to get some XP here.
It's been a while.
You're Bovin. I don't care about you actually. Who's in the army? Dragonvad in here? No. Okay. Watch, I want to besiege the castle first. Can I actually like... Oh, dude, I still have control of this. This is awesome. Oh, shit. I should definitely not be building stuff in these orders. I have a buffoon. I have goof. Okay. Battering ram and then tower. Okay. And then do we need 2 towers? Yeah, why not? And then we'll work on trebs and a couple of catapults. Okay. Cool. So the good news is we have this entire army here that can help us if we decide to just, you know, lead the assault. I'm half tempted to just say fuck it once we get like a battering ram. Send it. It's so much harder of a fight, but half tempted to. Oh, now we got ourselves a siege tower. Okay. Typically what happens is this. Oh, I gained a lot of XP in trade right there. Was not expecting that. Okay, gotta pause, move that to reserve. Three, 2, 1, pause, move to reserve. This is another strat, guys. Otherwise, you're gonna have 4 fucking catapults all firing at your ranged siege units, and they're gonna like die instantly, right? So that's something to just be mindful of. Yep. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go treb, catapult, catapult. Boom. And now we're full build. Fuck it up. Let's go. Completely built siege camp. We are not losing this. We outnumber them 5-1. We've got everything, and we're leading the fucking siege. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send all of my units in because I want my units to get the XP 100%. I want all of my units to get as much XP as possible. And hopefully they don't die. If they die, they die. But hopefully they don't, right? That's kind of what we got to go with here. We got to be like, you know what? Let's not have our units die, ideally. Ready. All right, and hopefully I can get a hold of a catapult or something like that and get some a lovely XP because I need to do damage here. Hello, guys, give me a hand. I have no idea where I'm aiming. I have no idea where I'm aiming. We're gonna aim right about there. I aimed probably way too high, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, we're gonna dial that back. We're gonna aim at the open wall right there, and we're gonna dial that back quite a bit. And yeet. I don't think I dialed it back enough, but we'll see. Nope, went over their heads, but that was in the right line. The right line. Dial it back a little bit. Give me something here. Come on. Boom. Oh, dude, Trebs are straight up just destroying their walls. Okay, we're gonna aim for their catapults actually, or attempt to. I have no idea how high I need to aim for this. We're gonna just see how it goes. Okay, we're a little low, just a little low on that. Okay, we lost one tower. We lost both of our towers, but we're destroying their walls. Pretty good. So, hello, guys. Okay. God damn it. All right. Aim a little bit to the right, aim a little bit higher. Send it. Send it. Come on, give me a hit, please. Oh my god, we keep missing. Are Trebs still alive? They are. One is. They both are. Or at least, yeah, they both are. Oh, that might hurt. Oh, we went too high that time. What is going on? This thing sucks, dude. I am not a fan of this. Yep. All right. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I'll get my siege, my engineering XP from being on top of walls. I'll let the AI take care of the rest of this because they're a lot better at that than I am. We have lost so many units. We've barely killed any. That's okay. That is A-okay. We need to get, oh yeah. So we lost the towers, but what we did get is we made friends along the way, right? We lost the towers, but the battering ram survived, and we've breached the walls. We're losing a lot of units, don't get me wrong. And these guys are, you know, stacked. And I don't think we're gonna be able to do much there. But what I can do, I can try and see if I can get a hold of these guys from like off to the side. Try to counter sniper or something like that, right? Not looking too hot though. We'll say that. We are straight up doing like the old meat to the grinder though, and it's kind of funny. I mean, it's working, don't get me wrong, but man, we cannot get through this freaking opening, can we? Oh my god, let me in, let me in. Get out of there. I'm gonna keep trying to freaking shoot us, huh? What are you gonna do? What if I did this? Think you're some big cool guy? Nope. I'm not gonna let you do that to my people. Homie, this is not the... Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that was a really cool thing. I did not expect to see that archer literally come and do like almost like a kiting shot, right? I actually really appreciate that. That was pretty cool. Really appreciative of AI, because that is something I would expect from like a player, not from a AI, right? That's just kind of my thought process, at least. I'm gonna get on top of this thing up here now that I'm actually like in the fucking keep, and I wanted to get on top of the wall here because this is where enemies. All right, and now that I'm here, can I actually aim at the other wall from here? Oh, fuck yeah, I can. Oh, fuck yeah, I can. Oh, no, they're out of rocks. No, they're not. They're not out of rocks. We're not out of rocks yet. Gotta rearm it. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. There's not enough of these guys left. I just wanted to see if I can get a kill or two with some siege engines to get XP, but evidently that would be too easy. So not allowed, huh? The more kills we get from up here on top of the walls, though, the more rewards we get from this fight. Okay. And just because we led the siege doesn't mean that we're going to get a lot of the loot from it. That's why I'm kind of, you know, trying to get as many kills from up here as I can. And some of the best guys to get are these archers, because they have no armor and especially no helmets, which make it a lot easier for us to get those headshot kills, right? So 5 renown, 8 influence, 9% of the loot. Okay. All prisoners. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to devastate it because I don't give a shit. And I can actually donate all of my prisoners, right? For 8 influence. Yeah, you know what? I don't care enough. Sure. And we can actually donate some troops to the garrison too if we wanted to. Can I donate Dawn Guard? I can. That's wild. We're not doing that. I don't want anyone to have access to my retinue besides me, right? So, wait, what happened to the army? Oh, they're all in there. That's fine. I'll go to Caravanza and sell some stuff. And since I was a mercenary, I was just like, oh, hey, I can totally devastate this because we're not going to get it. And also, we were told that what we need to do is we're going to be I was supposed to get some of the loot, and I don't think I actually got any items from that. I think I only got like a couple gold. That was kind of rough, not gonna lie. But we're supposed to be joining the Blandians, right? So that's something that we'll have to do, right? Oh, can I get a hold of this caravan? Am I fast enough to get a hold of the caravan? I don't think I am. No, I'm not. I wonder if there's a way. Yeah, I could definitely 100% a oh, these guys are scared of me. Oh, I'm kind of scared of him. Oh, but you know what? I think I have an idea. All right, do we want to join Vlandia right now, Sean? Is that what we're wanting to do, or do you want to, or do we want to wait a little bit? Because we could definitely join Vlandia, 100%. We can join him right now. We got Durther right in front of me. I just got to figure out if there's a way for me to leave this kingdom. Oh yeah, at this. Boom. Well, doesn't matter now. Now we are gonna do it. Hey yo, Durther.
My greetings.
Yep, we're joining Vlandia. Here we go. Dawnstar joined the Kingdom of Vlandia. Those are some cool troops. I'm not gonna keep them. I will take this two-handed sword though, and we are going to give this to Lycos, the butcher, because he needs a two-handed sword. And charge damage, cool. Kind of don't care. We're not going to be using cavalry. All right, cool. So now we're once again back at war with the Battanians, but this time we're just on the red people side. Going to devastate. I don't give a shit. Internet goes slow. Playing catch up. That was a jinx. I'm going to try and do this with nothing but Dawn Guard. It should be fine, but we'll see how it goes. It's just forest bandits, right? So in theory, since we have shields, we should win. In theory. But this is actually one of the best ways to get XP for your retinue units, by the way, guys. Or any unit in general when you're using retinues. Except for militia, because you can't take militia out of things. And because of how militia are, I honestly think it may be worthwhile doing a shared XP pool, but then again, it would kind of make militia a little too broken, because you would get shared XP between, you know, your militia and then your retinue, and your retinue is always with you, right? So I think that's kind of dumb. So maybe not. But militia is going to be hard to actually be able to use the customized militia units and get them like really built up. Which is probably a good thing though, because, you know, imagine having a militia of like actually beefy people nonstop. Most militias are equivalent of peasants, so like, yeah, I definitely foresee it being like, oh hey, this is a little overtuned. We're never going to be able to capture any of your settlements. Good, that's the point. But in all reality, what I am wanting is I am wanting to get my militia like leveled up and whatnot, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to get a fief earlier, is just so I could have a militia unit that I can start like unlocking a lot of the different unit types, because now that we joined a kingdom, now that we joined a kingdom, we can actually get our own like troop trees and not only our retinues. We've only been fucking with retinues, right? So now I can actually be like, okay, now that once I get a fief, I'll be like, hey, yo, I'm going to set up my ally, my companion parties, where they only have, you know, these types of units, right? Or then we're going to be getting XP for all of our main units as well as all of our clan units. You know, I need to not be killing these guys. What am I doing? I'm dumb. I am so dumb. I should not have gone in and done like half of the kills I did. Actually, I shouldn't have done any of the kills, because that took away all of the XP from these guys. These guys are the ones that need the XP. So they need to do the fighting. There we go. Much better. The XP, it doesn't go to them if I'm the one killing them, right? So, see, I killed 10 units. That would have literally given them another 50% XP from this fight. I'm so dumb. It's fine, but I'm literally just going through here and just breezing through this entire fight. And like, oh yeah, no, this is easy peasy. And then I'm like, fuck, why? Why am I doing this? I should not be doing this. Oh, ranger bows. Yes, that will actually be really good for us if we just leave it, right? Waxed wolf pelt. I am going to give that to Naldar, and stacked bodkin arrows. We're going to this sucks. Okay, this is gonna hurt because this is worth a lot, and this would be a big upgrade for some of our guys, especially our archers, our archer companions. But we're gonna drop it because that's 10% closer for us to get that on our archers, and that is very important. Because not only will this affect, not only does discarding items, guys, affect your retinue, but it affects your clan troop trees. And the clan troop trees is what very important. Okay. And now let's take a look at our retinue here. See, now we have 900 XP, which is good. We can get to 75, and now we can start cranking up our athletics and getting these guys, getting them up to be speedy. And then once we get them up to tier 3, they'll actually probably be a little bit better off for us. They have a long axe. They're using harpoons for a round shield. Do we have any better gear for them yet? They're currently using blackened armor, which is mediocre at best. Oh, we could get them the sky chain armor, which would be 36, 6, and 6, right? That is a big upgrade for them. Could go to padded mittens or the leather bracers. Both of those are equivalent. You got the best boot. No, the mail chaussets would go to 22. Let's spend a little bit of money here and get these guys upgraded, at least a little bit. We'll do leather bracers, and we're gonna do the sky chain armor. Do we have a better helmet? No better helmet. No better cape. Cool. So they're at least a little bit better equipped now. Do we have any good one-handed? We could give them the veteran warrior axe, which would give them, I think this is the highest swing damage axe that they have access to. Yeah. And I don't think there is going to be a better... The hooked javelins will be good, or like the harpoons or whatever, right? Nah, I think the harpoons are actually one of the better ones. The hooked javelins are only going to be a minor upgrade, so this is going to be pretty close to the best that we can do. Give them the veteran warrior axe just to give them a little bit of a boost. But the Dawn Guard are now, you know, this will get them to max tier, and then at that point, like, this will be passable enough for armor wise until we can start upgrading their like actual like tiers and everything. We have standard longbows, which are not as good as ranger bows or anything like that. What are we looking like? Lowland longbow at 6%, mountain hunting bow, heavy recurve bow, ranger bow at 75, woodland yew bow. All of those are okay, and they would be like upgrades from the standard longbow that we have, but 51 pierce damage, not terrible. The noble bow, the noble longbow is going to be a massive upgrade for our archers. But we will go ahead and upgrade these guys, okay, and get them squared away with some slightly better tanky gear, just because it's going to be very important for us to make sure that all of our units have comparable armor sets and aren't terrible at stuff, right? Retainers, elite, reg, militia. What would you say is a good ratio, or does it all come down to where they're set as archers, melee, horse, etc.? It really boils down to what roles you want to do, dude. Like, the thing is it also depends on if you're trying to grind XP for people. Remember, your retainers are not supposed to be able to recruit past that limit, but you can still bank them, right? And if you end up having your retainers set to like something really freaking good, okay, that's great and everything, and you're just going to always have that like getting churned out on a regular basis, because remember, they're like a passive recruit. They're supposed to be your personal unit, not just your clan's unit, but your personal unit. Then your clan units, those are the ones that you kind of want to be a little bit more balanced out, just in general for the troop trees, because that's what your other
Yours is not a face I know.
what your
What is
parties
your
can
name,
do,
stranger?
as well as, you know, yeah, like all of your other parties. And like clan tier 5 or 6, you have like 4 or 5 parties, right? So you want to make sure that you have at least a fairly well balanced group, because if you don't and you only have, you know, 1 troop type essentially, or 2 troop types, then okay, well, you're going to be really good at that thing, and never mind, you can go. I don't want to deal with those guys. Are scary. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of scary. It could help. I don't want to help. Something tells me we're gonna get this. I don't want that. I do not want that at all. But that looks like it's something that we will get, so just something to be kind of mindful of. God, I really hope they don't give me that freaking castle. That castle's definitely in a rough spot. You, though, you are in a rough spot. You have 50 units. Oh my god, please. Please let me catch you. Oh, I would love if I could get a hold of you. Let me catch you. There's no way in hell that you have 4.0 speed and I have 3.4. Why am I so slow? How are you so fast? I need to get a lot of infantry on horses or something. I think that's what we need. But you, fuck, made peace. Made peace right before we could capture that. What the hell? Oh my god. You failed me. Now who are we? Oh, we're at war with these motherfucker. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We get it. Head over to Charis. We managed to get a hold of like one of those like cities, like Quayas. We can, if that can become ours. Ooh. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to start parties. We need to create a party. We have the ability to make two more parties. Yep. So we really need to make a couple of parties. Naldar, it's not really that good of like a party leader, right? Ultimately. And one of the things that I'll probably end up doing is just holding on to him and using him for something else. We don't have good party leader companions currently. That's honestly what I was using like spouses for, but also you kind of want to have spouses available for spousal purposes. I don't know how else to put that, but yeah. By the way, yeah. Cool. We have so many archers, dude. Oh my god. We have a lot of archers. We need to manage this in a different way, but I honestly can't be bothered to do it. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, I am a horse archer. Noted. They have a lot of cavalry. Also noted. We're fighting uphill. What the fuck is this map, dude? Okay. You. What can I do with you? Set you to engage, I guess. Whenever you have archers or horse archers and you have them set to engage, they will automatically fall back, by the way, and they'll try to prioritize using ranged weaponry and not fighting in melee. That's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie, these guys are kind of spooky. They kind of hurt.
Give them hell!
All right, infantry, go fuck them up, please. You guys are very good, very good infantry. Not really, but I believe in you. I believe in your ability to be good. You're literally a wall of throwing javelins, so it's got to count for something, right? They've got 5 cavalry left. I'm honestly okay with this. Infantry, move back over here. Get back into formation. Or actually, infantry, move off to the side. I need my archers to be able to shoot up this hill. Right. Charge these guys. Fuck them up. I need their cavalry to be dead. I swore I just saw like They got a single guy way down here. He's a wild man. We're doing beyond fine, honestly. The infantry are kind of being annoying. Oh, cool. Our archers actually did their job, and we got them. Cool.
Advance! Archers, onward!
Set the archers to engage, so if they need to move up, they can. They don't need to hold that rank and file the whole time, because now we're just kind of picking up stragglers. My horse is so freaking slow. Oh my god. Why do I even have this horse? This horse is I don't even know if this is faster than running. Painful. What if I... Brother? Oh my god. What? What? I swear to God, dude. I swear that was aimed straight at his head. There is not a world where I swear the entire reticle was like his head. How did that miss? Oh my God. Anyway, it is what it is. We won. Okay, so male chaucises, these things, they're already unlocked for our units, right? So I'm going to make sure that I keep these because one, they're upgrades for my people who don't have good boots, right? Like Alina, congratulations, you now have better boots. Two, and Naldar, honestly, you kind of just suck. I'm not gonna lie, you kind of pissing me off a little bit here, but it is what it is. Warren Infantry Gambison, what else can I get you? What do you need here? Do you use a little coif? Little leather coif? Yeah, we can do that. Butter. Ooh, that's not what I want. Grain, meat, fish, olives. Yeah. I want to keep the charger, but having war mount or unlocks for future troops probably better off. Sean, am I just blind? Am I just blind? Ooh, I got a tipped arming sword. Have your retinues defeat 25 enemy troops of equivalent tier without a single casualty. Nice. Speaking of troops, let's look at doctrines. Lion's share, personally defeat 5 tier 5+ troops in one battle. 2 out of 5. Cool. And this will hero kill count twice for unlocks. Armory, 20% rebate on clan culture gear. This is going to be kind of important eventually. Get 100 kills in battle with troops wearing no foreign gear. Okay. Defeat a ruler of a different culture in battle. Okay. And it gives you a 20% rebate on clan culture. Okay. Troops can equip smithed weapons. Holy fuck. I just realized what this is. Oh my God, dude. That is insane. Holy shit. Okay, I actually need to pay attention to that. That's big because we can custom make our own weapons, and oh my God, instead of just giving, oh my God, that is freaking huge. So we need to do armory, which means I need to wear only Nord armor at some point. Stalwart militia. We need to defend a city against a besieging enemy army, and we need to personally slay 50 assailants during a siege defense. Pretty easy. Raise the militia value of a fief to 400. Also fairly easy. So what we need to do is we just need to get that, and that unlocks militia. And then road wardens will give us our own caravan troops, which will make caravans actually useful and like pretty lucrative because it's gonna be harder for them to die, right? Armed peasantry gives us villager troops, and then captains unlocks the captains, which are like hero units. Iron discipline, 100 basic custom troops to max tier, which can't do yet because we haven't unlocked them yet. Lead an army for 10 days in a row. Well, we can lead an army for 10 days in a row now. Defeat a party twice your size using only custom troops. We can do that at some point. Retinues Indomitable, plus 5 HP to retinues. We did the first one, fight a siege battle as a defender with at least 20 retinue troops and win. Okay, we can do that. Win 3 defensive battles in a row with a retinue only party. We can do that once our retinue guys get a little bit better. Once our retinue troops are a little bit higher, like higher quality, we'll easily be able to do some of that stuff. But yeah. Kingdom. Fuck. Where is this? Bro, I don't. Fuck. I'm gonna abstain. Remtoil, it looks like Remtoil is gonna be ours. Lands custom troops are now unlocked. Would you like to clone the entire Nord troop tree, or would you prefer building them from scratch? Copying your culture's troops will provide you with good gear and good troops. Starting from scratch is the more difficult choice. The decision is irreversible. All right. I already know what we're going to do because I already know what we should do. If we copy, it's going to be too easy. We can't do that. We're starting from scratch. Starting from scratch. Where is our castle? Remtoil. Where the fuck is Remtoil? Oh, fuck me, dude. Like, we're way over here. Ah, dude. We're literally cut off from the rest of our group. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. We're going to wait here for a second. Okay. Do I even want to know? No, I don't. Okay. Go to the arena. We're going to need to go to our castle and actually start taking a look at stuff. First, we're going to fight this tournament, though, and hopefully we win. We may not. If we don't, then we don't. It is what it is. Oh, my God. We're definitely not going to win if I keep doing that kind of shit. Ooh, I can couch. I can couch. Anytime I can couch is a good day. A good day. Yum. 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 Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Eat his ass. You got it, Seasoned Seafarer. I believe in you. I believe. Oh my God. You let me down, man. I can't believe you've done this to me. How dare you? Like, look at how bloody this guy is. He can't be at full health. I'm hopping off. We're fucking 1v1 in this guy Rust style. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Boom. See, wasn't that bad. Oh man, we got another horse fight. Fuck. Get couched. Oh shit. Only did. How much damage did we do? 84? Okay. I'm coming for this guy. I missed. That's embarrassing. I'm coming for this dude now. Fuck. That horse got in the way. That's awful. Anyway. 81 damage. Ooh, that hurt. Boom. Got him. All right, I am at a little bit of a disadvantage. We're only at 2/3 HP and we are fighting people. So I'm against Alina. I don't think Alina can beat me. How's college going? It's going, my guy. It's going. I've been working on my basement every weekend right now, so I've been kind of distracted with other projects around the house and whatnot. I'm building a home gym, so I'll be doing that, but college is going. Thanks for asking. It's going. Hopefully we'll be done soon. The sooner I'm done, the sooner the better. All right, let's see here. Alina, congratulations for making it to the final round with me. Okay, you now get Wind's Fury. Cool. Have fun with that. Don't hurt yourself. Anyway, we need to go to Remtoil. Remtoil is our place, and we must take care of it because we have not set. Oh, we have elite and regular. That okay. Oh, let's see here. Okay. How do I want to do this? Shit. Equipment. So these guys are basically set up to be Huskarls, right? Let's go ahead and at least give them some gloves. Ooh, I probably should have given them pediment. No, the leather bracer is still 9 armor. That's fine. We will go ahead and give them the mail chassis. We will give them blackened armor. Already has 1 in stock. That's 18, 4, and 6. We have 15, 6, and 6. Ooh. Blackened armor is technically better than that, than the pirate leather armor. Sky chain armor is pretty good. We're going to do that, and then we'll do the berserker cloak, and we're going to give him the steel cap. Congratulations, you already have the same armor quality as, well, the Dawn Guard. Cool. Dawnstar Scion. We'll have to come up with new names, by the way, for our elite and then regular units. And then we are going to do the exact same thing with these guys. We're going to give them, let's start them off with veteran war axes, honestly, and then we will give them the rowbound shields, honestly, pretty good. We'll do harpoons, 1 unit of harpoons, and then a, should we do 2 units of harpoons? Yeah, we'll give them a sword. No, I don't think a sword's worthwhile. I don't think we should do that. Yeah, we'll give them 2 sets of harpoons. We'll figure it out. Either way, I just know that what we want to do is we need to get these guys squared up to where they have good enough gear to at least survive, right? They're not going to be the best units out there by any means. For a tier 1 completely like blank unit, these guys are going to be OP as fuck. But in comparison to everything else, they're not going to be that good. It'll be what it is. Either way, because they don't have like stat points or anything like that, we'll need to go in and, you know, kind of customize them a bit, and we need to recruit some, because if we don't recruit any, we don't get the ability to actually level them up, right? That's like one of the biggest things is, hey, by the way, we need to make sure that we have essentially every single unit in our party, all of them have to be custom units. If they're not custom units, we are wasting XP, which means we should probably do the same thing for any new parties we make. We're going to go to Hertog. No, Hertog is not ours. Remtoil is. And then Clagbane, which is up here. Okay. We have a lot of guys that we could recruit. I'm not going to. We're not going to convert them over or anything. Steward, double the morale bonus from having diverse food in your party, or minus 10% troop upgrade cost. Double the food bonus from that. Yeah. Recruit. So we still get highborn youths, so we still get some Battanian troops. Okay, not everyone. I did have this set up to where we're only going to get like a percentage of however many troops are available to be custom clan units. It's not going to be the entire group. Okay. So that is something that I did intentionally do, just so it doesn't feel so OP or anything. Improved garrisons. Welcome to Improved Garrisons. Tutorial explain the basic features of Improved Garrison. Canceling the tutorial. It's been a while since I've done Improved Garrisons, but honestly, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Recruit troops from the villages and town or castle. Recruit prisoners. I do not want to recruit. We're going to recruit from region. Recruit from a template. Automatic recruiter creation. That's fine. Allowed to buy horses. No, we're not going to do that. And then what we need to do is we are going to the garrison. Current garrison has a bunch of people. We're going to transfer some guys. Oh, wait, we can't transfer it that way. Right. Order patrol, escort, return, overview. Okay. It has been a hot minute since I've done anything in this, because guess what? We haven't had to worry about this. Create a guard party to roam the region. Create a guard party to defend villages. Yes and yes. 50 guard created threshold allowed to upgrade troops. Return threshold 35%. That's fine. This is going to probably get a little rough, not gonna lie. And what template? Only recruit troops that are either part of the current training template or needed for an upgrade towards the template. Okay, and then training. Template manager. Created. Save a current. Add troops. So we are going to do infantry. I can't do my custom troops here. I can't do custom troops with improved garrisons, so that's fine. We're not going to do recruitment. We're going to recruit from the region. And if it recruits from the villages in the town or castle, that should give us our culture. Should give us our culture, in theory. Okay. All right. We're not going to look at improved garrison anymore. This is done. Yep. Inspect the castle vault. Estimated reserves 33,000 to 41,000. Accuracy, give or take. Manage the garrison itself. So this is where we're going to dump off all of our units that are not custom units. Okay. Don't need anything that is not custom. Everyone else will be part of the garrison. And now we are going to manage the castle and start actually upgrading it, or the game's going to crash. This is the first time since I've tried to manage a city or something. Yep. Wow, I did not expect the game to crash on on trying to manage something. I really hope, really hope that we don't lose progress there. Really hope. I'm going to be very, very sad. Very sad if that breaks something. If we lose a lot of progress there. It's okay. Won't be the end of the world. We can make it. We can still do things, right? But it's going to be a little miffed. A little bit miffed. Dawn's light is the infantry, spear, medium, heavy, elite as they level up. Harpoon, not sure. You select any culture and troop manage, and your custom ones will show up as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll have to do that. Say, ooh, hey, okay, cool. The autosaves actually may have came in clutch. Autosaves should have came in clutch. Oh, neat. We're not where we want to be, but you know, we're not too far away because we just finished that. I have a feeling I haven't even given Wind's Fury to. Oh no, I did. Okay, so we lost 5 minutes. Hope you do. All right, we're gonna try this one more time. I think I know what caused. Maybe I know what caused the crash. Managing the castle. Not sure how or why that caused us to crash. A little weird. Little interesting. But you never know. How am I supposed to upgrade the freaking castle, guys, if I can't manage the castle? I don't care about this castle. This castle. Look. Save. Manage the castle. Okay. Crash the second time. Got it. Boom. Beginning of stream, autosave screwed us. Now, thank you, autosave. Hey, man, you know, autosave may have screwed us earlier, but at least right now, it didn't wipe us back, you know, another 2 hours. Or actually, it'd only be an hour and a half because we've been the first almost 40 minutes of the stream. We like continuously had to redo the same thing. So, okay. I don't know what's causing this crash from a mod perspective. I don't know. If this means I cannot open the management tool of any fief, we're gonna have a problem, and I need to figure out what's causing it. Okay, that's rough. Not being able to actively manage your, because the thing is I don't even. Well, maybe. Hold up. You know what? I think I could still technically manage this, right? By applying a governor. And just giving them a governor, right? So maybe that's what we do. Faster building production and governor perks, sweet talk, while strapped, increase daily loyalty, increase security, increase rate of militia will spawn as veteran troops in the governed settlement, desert born, plus 20 what percent? What? Plus 2.5 tax to income from the governed settlement, minus 5% food consumption for siege governed, plus 1 daily loyalty in governed settlement. To be blunt, honestly, let's do Naldar. He's not really that good otherwise, right? My biggest thing is that I really want to be able to, like, I really wanted to be able to do some stuff, like, and actually be able to manage the upgrades. So I need to take a look at that. I'm not gonna worry about it on stream, but maybe we'll see how this goes. Maybe we won't. Who knows? I sure fucking don't. It is what it is. Either way, we know what we need to do. We still need to upgrade our custom troops, right? Give them all the same equipment and we will, you know, set them up. So the Dawn's Light is harpoon archery, selecting the culture. Okay, all right, well, we will do the regular, will be the Dawn's Light. Dawn's Light, and then we have Dawn's Ray, Dawn's Light, Dawn Guard, and then this one we will do I don't know. I don't know what we'll do with that. But either way, we'll Dawn's Light, we want to be infantry, spear infantry. Blech. Okay, that's fine. It'll be fine. What do we want here? Mind Steel Spear, honestly, maybe the play. And then we'll give you some harpoons, a little bit of harpoons, right? And then because you are a spear infantry, you are going to have a sword on your hip and the off chance, right? You actually get into close quarter combat because you need to be able to actually defend yourself. That's really what we need. Cool. Everything else squared away, getting everything set up to give us decent armor here. I know a lot of this stuff we may actually need to swap out at some point because there is a, I don't even change any of this guy's kit, to be honest. I'm gonna leave it as is for the most part. Spare his armor. But one thing that we're gonna probably want, right, is we want to make sure that if there is a bonus or a trait or something like that that we need to have, where we need all of our units to be using the correct culture gear, right? Then that's something we may need to do. Is that something here? Wearing only win a tournament, get 100 kills and troops wearing no foreign gear. 100 kills in battles with troops wearing no foreign gear. That's it. That's part of Armory. So we need to have no foreign gear with our troops. All of our troops currently wear foreign gear. So, okay. Go to the garrison real quick. Drop off everybody, right? We're going to swap the Dawn Guard and whatnot. We're going to swap everyone's gear out real quick. And we are going to go get 100 kills real, super quick. Like, we have to do that. Fuck. I hit the wrong button. I just crashed the game. Oh no. I am a buffoon. God damn it. That is very annoying. Not gonna lie. That is so... Man, did I save? I hope I saved. I don't want to have to keep clicking the same freaking buttons and setting this stuff. Game shut down. Would you like to enable safe mode? No, I don't. I don't need safe mode. I know what's happening. I'm hitting a button. The very bad button, by the way. It's a terrible button. You should never hit that button. So I found 2 ways to break the game in this current mod list. So not perfect. Definitely got bugs. Definitely got a little bit of bugs here. Got some creepy crawlies. All right. Okay. I don't even know if I've edited my troops yet. I have not edited my troops. Cool. While I'm at it, first things first, Veteran Warrior Axe. That is Sturgeon. We are going to pull off a Veteran Warrior Axe for the time being. Under the Dringer. Harpoon. Where's the Harpoon? Harpoon Sturgeon. We don't want Sturgeon. We need none. We need only... Okay, so Nord throwing axes. Boom. And boom. Cool. We're good. This helmet. That's perfect. This cloak. That's perfect. That armor. Perfect. Gloves. What are we looking at here? Perfect. Feet. Bad. Bad feet. Okay. We need to change the feet. 4 armor versus 5. Okay. Well, we'll just use the northern. All right. Dawn Guard have been handled. They are now in full. Okay. For a round shield. Yeah, we are 100% putting you into a row-bound shield. That's a big upgrade for you. Dawn's Ray. Okay. This is going to be the one that we're going to have some issues with, because their entire purpose is meant to be like Archer. And guess what? Guess what, guys? Yeah. Are we tracking here? Are we tracking? Has anyone seen any fucking Nord bows? I don't see any Nord bows. So that's going to be a problem. Okay. So what we're going to do, right? We're going to manage the garrison. We're not going to hit the wrong button. Fuck, I cannot deposit the Dawn's Ray. That's dumb. That is kind of dumb. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something really, really simple. Really simple. Oh shit, I also need to make sure that I'm not wearing anything that's not. Well, you know what? I don't know if that really matters for me. Oh, maybe it does. Bro, I don't even know what freaking culture any of this shit is. God damn it. All right, well, that's gonna be annoying. Okay. Oh. I don't know at all how this is gonna work. At all. Clan, Fief, you get Naldar. Cool. Add everyone else to just sit in the goddamn castle for a bit. Cool. Now we have nothing but our own retinue, right? We only have retinue. Nope, we didn't deposit anybody because I'm dumb. Go back to the garrison. Manage the garrison. Deposit everybody. Cool. To the dungeon. Manage the prisoners. Deposit everybody. Cool. Now we're gonna leave. Open our stash. We'll drop the standards there at least. Don't need all of that. And we will. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Part of the problem is over. Okay. what we will next do is the Dawn's Ray, because they're currently set up with this kit, we are going to empty their kit, okay? And we are going to set them up with items that should not be that big of a deal. Well, let's give them actual shoes still, right? Yeah, it's fine. We can do Northern Raider boots. Dawn's Ray will currently not run anything. Oh, I can't run harpoons. Harpoons are bad. Bad harpoons. Guess I give them some Nord throwing axes, right? Because we'll end up using the Nord throwing axes on the units. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right? Golden decorated javelins. Nord javelins, okay. Like there's some stuff that we can eventually use on them, but yeah, I just need them to have some form of ranged weapon. And then we're going to start recruiting people, right? And what we may actually want to do is maybe make one of the units, maybe like the elite one, maybe not the elite one, but make one of them into a cavalry type. Not saying that I plan on using cavalry types, because I'm not a big fan of cavalry. Cavalry are really good. They're fun for specific playthroughs. I don't like doing a cavalry troops for the most part, just in general. They're kind of and like it's an interesting Nord Scions can do turn to Dawn Guard. That's cool because you can use Nord Scions or Dawnstar Scions for that. Okay, you guys are already in full. No, you're not. What? How are you guys not in gear that is naturally Nordic? What? Why? Why is this a thing? Like, you guys are literally you are starting out with gear that is not from your... Okay. Nord throwing axe fur round shield. Okay. I know the fur round shield. We'll actually set that up to be a rope bound shield. Right. I gotta do the same thing for the younglings. Because something tells me they're not squared away either, right? Just trying to make sure they've got tunic with leather vest, which is sturgeon. Trying to get this thing set up so we can actually... Oh, Northern Raider boots. Cool. That works. I just want these guys to be able to do whatever they need to do so we can actually get these requirements done for these missions. Because that's like half the battle too, is like grinding out these mission requirements for the doctrines. Pretty important. If you don't do that, then you're gonna have a bad time. And I am also going to be taking all of my gear off, now that I think about it. I have no freaking clue what is what, right? So we're gonna run around naked for a little bit. Oh, I still have a bow and shit. I need to take all my gear off. I have no idea what goes, what's what, right? Zero idea. So we gotta make sure that we are in a position to where we can kill 100 units without ever disgracing our thing, right? And this is going to be one of those deals where it's just like, okay, all right, I'm in the very back. F1, F3. Just go do it. There's 100 units. There's only 12 of them. I'm sure we're going to win. We may lose some units. Don't care. I do not care. I have no idea who's going to get what XP. Doesn't matter. I'm not like trying to brute force XP on any of these troop types at this point because it's all custom XP. It's all going to be useful XP. So we'll see how this goes. And
hold our fire.
Yep. Have them fire well too. That's fine. Might see a little bit of red pop up, but I need to make sure that these kills count. And then we could probably do a bit of an experiment, right? And actually put some gear on, some of the random gear that I've got, and see if that affects anything. But yeah. If I need to have a specific Nord gear set, then that may need to be something I have to like kind of pay attention to, and you know, look and see what counts within the retinues for the troop build, and then be like, okay, hey, this is actually what I need. And if that's the case, then I'll need to get like a pen and paper or something like that, because I definitely can't fucking remember shit. But then I'll have to like, you know, go to the island or one of the Nord ultra areas and buy some armor so I can fight in a tournament and whatnot. You have won the battle. Okay, we lost 2 units. That's fine. I'm not bringing in the peasants. I don't care about them. Yeah, we can take all that. The rest of the stuff we're gonna leave, and we're gonna move. We unlocked the Blackened Cape. Awesome. The Blackened Cape is so freaking good. It's like honestly like one of the best capes that I've seen in the game for retinues. Now, if we can get, you know, a modded capes in, then no, nowhere near close. But yeah. Okay, we did get gourmet, which is good. All right. Let's take a look at see if that counted towards our doctrines. We got 16 kills in battle with troops wearing no foreign gear. Defeat a ruler of a different culture in battle. Win a tournament wearing only armor of your own culture. Okay, we're making progress. Raise the militia value of a fief to 400. We're at 128 out of 400. Okay. Personally save 50 assailants during a siege defense and defend a city against a besieging army. Upgrade 100 basic custom troops to max tier. Lead an army for 10 days in a row. Indomitable. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Yep, we'll be fine. And if I have to just continue fighting naked, it is what it is. We only need to do it for, you know, 100 kills. So these looters, that's 25. If I can get a hold of them. If I can get a hold. I kind of like herd them like sheep. Oh no. Oh no. We're fighting. We're 100% fighting. I need the kills. This was never a I'm gonna bring justice to you. This was I am straight up looking to murder people. Sorry, looters. I know you guys are just poor peasants, but you're gonna die. You're just gonna get mugged by this group of Viking infantry that is not meant to be nothing but infantry. But you know what? It's the only Nord gear that I had. So, yep. Once we hit those 100 kills, we're swapping them back around and, you know, getting them in the actual stat gear that they need to be in. But at least they've got decent armor. So, you know, we shouldn't lose that many units in the grand scheme of things. And if we lose any of the retinue guys, they get re-recruited anyway. You'll be fine. The perk to use crafted weapons, I want that two-handed axe with 140 plus swing damage. Bro, that's gonna be nasty. Here we go. Almost done. And there it is. I don't want any of that. I'm literally leaving it all behind. Don't care. Oh, we got Pilgrim Hood unlocked. Nice. That's going to be helpful. Ooh, a tournament. Think we can fight it naked? I sure don't. I'm not that good. Desert Born or Forest Ken. Do Desert Born. Probably should have done Forest Ken now I think about it, but it is what it is. A little late for that. We do have a little bit of money to play around with. Not a ton, right? We have burned through a decent amount already. Infantry mail vest. Wouldn't be terrible. Luxury lamellar vest over leather. See, some of these things, like 33, 7, and 6, this is not better than the Sky Chain armor, because the Sky Chain armor is 36, 6, and 6. And 26, 12, and 12. Okay. This is a little bit better overall armor-wise, but it reduces the body armor by like 10, so not gonna worry about that. Lamellar plate gauntlets, though. I really don't know if these things are even available for our units, but That could also be because they're a higher tier. What tier are they? What are we looking like here? Where were those gauntlets at? Right? These ones, these are armor tier 4, and then these are armor tier 3. Okay. Wish you can craft bows or build ships like a workshop. So you can craft bows using BannerCraft, that BannerCraft mod that I've got. Yep. You cannot do it otherwise. Just putting that out there. Okay. Man, I really don't want to get on the water. Now I'm thinking about it. Getting on the water seems like it might be a death sentence because we're going to be fighting a bunch of pirates, and I hate to say it, but I don't think our troops are good enough to fight a bunch of pirates. And we're fighting with like half of our hands tied behind our backs, because think about what the Dawnstar are built to be. They're built to be archers, and I have these guys built in such a way that they have literally 0 points in things that they're not meant to do, right? The Dawn Guard didn't have to really worry about their build at all. They're still doing fine. Dawn's Ray have 0 throwing. How well do you think they're doing with those throwing axes? They're not. Now what I could do is I could actually lower all the bow and put it into throwing and just have them be a mini Dawn's Guard, right? Dawnstar Scion, we're actually going to swap these guys around and take away some of their points here. We don't need any of that. Yeah. I will do this though, right? They cap at 50. Okay, that's not bad. That's not terrible, right? Yeah, we can make that work a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's 210 skill cap. Oh my god. These guys cap at 20. That's awful. I don't know what I want to do with the younglings, but they feel sad. Okay. What am I going to build with you guys? Into the name of the new troop. Okay. Dawnstar Scion. Okay, this is going to be Dawn's Light, right? Dawn's Light, and they just got cleared all their equipment. Cool. Glad I okay, whatever. Kind of dumb, but okay. Not sure why they did that, but okay. Dude, did I really just lose the throwing axes that they had? Fuck. No, well, yeah, I did. That is annoying. And that actually just made me have to rebuy literally everything. That's such a waste of money. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. Annoyed, but okay. Yeah, see the blackened cape. Oh, it's the weak blackened cape. There's a really strong blackened cape that becomes available later. It's pretty cool. You
Forgive me.
tell me of the Battle of Pandaria. Cool, thanks. Bye. Oh, the Dawn's Light is tier 2. Oh shit. Okay, you can add multiple upgrades. Okay, so the Dawn's Light tree from the youngling. Oh, okay, I understand now. Stop buying. Look at chat. Have no fear of Landian Main is here. Yo, what's going on, Law? How you doing? Remove that. You edited the name wrong. What did I do wrong? Is it because of the apostrophe? You want there to be no apostrophe? Is that what we're wanting? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. I'm actually kind of hyped. I'm actually really fucking hyped. By the way, your retinues are so much stronger than the regular units. Like, look at this. The elite 210, retinue 250. Retinue has naturally higher snap points. Elite, cool. You added a new tier, not name. Exactly. Right. Yeah. I did figure that out. So, but here's the problem, right? So here's how you can actually make the custom trees. Like, this can actually be like a full-on custom tree. So what we can do, check this out, right? A new dawn. So we have our new dawn units, right? They're currently set up to have, they're not fully capped out or anything yet. So cool. One of their upgrades will be Dawn's Light, and that will be immediate. That will be a spear unit. Okay. And we could totally deal with that. I can. So what we can do, New Dawn will be quite literally a one-hand shit. Okay. Cannot exceed skill level upgrade Dawn's Light. Okay. Well, this is going to be a little annoying. Okay. We need to make this well-rounded. Okay. Do I need writing? No. We're not going to put any writing in any of this stuff. Okay. And what we will do, because we're gonna have 20. All right, yeah, that's fine. Because we're maxed at 20 here, we will want to put some points into, we have 20 in one-handed, which is fine. We'll want to get this set up to where we have at least 90 points, otherwise we're wasting stuff, right? So if we put 5 points into all of these, this at least gives us the ability to add a few points into everything, right? And go up to 10 here. Okay, none in cavalry. We're not going to do that. But what we can do is do that and then that. Now we're at 95. Now we're at 85 here. And we can do 5 more there. And now we're capped at 90 for the New Dawn. All right. Depends on your settings. You can split off 1, 2, or even 3 ways from the youngling and so forth. And so forth is level 3 branch off 2 different 4s. Got it. So what I'm thinking is the Dawn's Light will be our melee tree, right? And then we'll have to come up with a lot of new stuff. And then we're going to have a ranged tree, and we'll have a crossbow unit as well as a bow unit. Okay. We're gonna have 2 separate trees. So the Dawn's Light can split off into 2. The New Dawn, never mind. So, am I being dumb here, Sean? Or are you just saying, or are you just ignoring me? Or am I ignoring you? It might be that way. I'm sorry, buddy. Enter the name of the new troop. What should we do for our... We'll do Dawn's End. Sure. We'll do the Dawn's End. Why not? And these guys are going to be set up to be ranged units, right? And I will worry about them at some point in time. But yeah, I don't plan on upgrading anybody to Dawn's End yet. But Dawn's Light, we will get these guys squared up to be, you know, some shock troops and some spearmen. Okay, we'll have 2-handed shock troops and then spearmen as a split off. And then Dawn's End, we will have crossbowmen and archers. So we'll have a total of 4 actual trees from our regular units. Our elite units, I'm thinking we could probably just have them be, honestly, I don't know. we can keep them as like a tanky one-handed unit, kind of like how the Dawn Guard are. So we have like a Huskarl, a similar Huskarl breed for the rest of the clan, or we can figure something else out. I don't know, but it's just something to think about. I'm just dumb. What? You're not dumb. You're not dumb. Oh, you De Fortes, aren't you like wealth is rich, clan strength? Okay, you're up there. You own Oxhall. You have good stats, very good control. You're really good at bow throwing, okay at crossbow, got the athletics, got okay. You know, honestly, I think we take it. Terrible personality. You're impulsive, you're cruel, and you're close-fisted. I'm not gonna lie, your personality's trash. Fuck off. Vote for Senate. Tier 3 plus clans gain 0.5 influence per day. Influencing cost of inviting lower tier clans to an army are increased by 10%. Yeah, it's fine. I think I'm already a tier 3, right? That's literally everybody. So we're gaining influence per day. Should not be that big of a deal for us. I don't think. Yeah. Those bow skills were nice. Not gonna lie. I am kind of sad I did not take her, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I had to do what I had to do. Oh man, this is awesome. I can fucking actually upgrade these troops now. Yes. This is going to be a glorious time, dude. Oh my God, a full-on troop tree. I have to actually custom build my troop trees instead of just doing what I've been doing with my retinues. I've been playing around with my retinue only for so long because I wanted to hold off and like make sure that you guys got to witness and experience me actually unlocking custom trees and whatnot for the first time and really getting to experience building the custom trees all the way. I wanted you guys to be here with me. So I'm kind of fucking pumped. I'm not gonna lie. This is dope. This is awesome. Still don't know why my game likes to crash whenever, you know, I come in here and go, hey, let me manage my castle. Let me manage my castle. Nope, can't do that. I mean, we can look at the garrison, right? We can actually transfer the Scions and New Dawn in there. Something. Improved garrisons. Let's see here. We can go to training. Overview, recruitment, create a new recruiter. We can do 50, I guess. I don't know. They have to be Nord. Which culture should the recruiter party recruit from? Nord. And then we can give him like a bunch of troops just so he doesn't die, I guess. Maybe. I don't fucking know. Could do that, right? Just be like, hey, here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Recruit from the region. Allow this garrison to recruit troops from the villages and town or castle. That should be fine. Maximum number of troops to recruit. We can set that to like 100 or whatever. Recruit prisoners above the threshold. Nope. Recruit only elite troops. Nope. Region and prison. Recruiter. Nope. Should be fine. Training. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Allow this garrison to train its troops. You may select the maximum tier garrison to train to. And then the setting sets the garrison wage limit to 0 when disabled, which stops the wage control of the base game. This vanilla training is not controlled by improved garrison, may conflict with your template settings. Okay, we will do max upgrade tier for troops non-template. 5, sure. Guards, garrison. Oh, you have to actually go into management here instead of hitting manage castle. I'm okay with that. No project in the queue. Barracks, training field, default projects. What we are going to do is we are going to build a siege workshop. Add to current project. Oh my god, I completely forgot that improved garrisons actually like changes this a bit. So that works. We'll be able to do this easy peasy. Is there a way for me to, can I even deposit stuff into this? Nope, I hit the wrong button. I was going to go into configuration but cannot do that. I'm pretty sure the siege workshop helps. No, the mason is what we need. Set that as the current project, siege workshop, and then we will farmlands is added to queue, and then we will do the guardhouse followed by training fields, and then barracks, and then we'll do walls after. Yep, at least this is now, you know, kind of being built. Decrease relations with notables and Garrisons by 10, decrease relationship and 25% chance of decreasing our hearth value, increase our prosperity by 20 and make us daring. Villagers from your fief have started going to a marsh on the road to Garrisons, gather reeds for baskets. Rem toil. I don't even know where Garrisons is. Honestly, only increasing our prosperity by 5, but increasing our relationship by 20, that's pretty worth it. That gives us a lot of charm points. And charm is pretty useful, so I'm fine with that. Ooh, deserters. Ooh, deserters. I got you pinned. I got you pinned. Oh my god. You guys are kind of spooky, I'm not gonna lie. We should win just because we have, you know, literally 3 times the amount of troops, but still not gonna lie, kind of spooky. Straight up kind of spooky. The good news is though, guys, that I just realized or am thinking about right now, right? Our units can now, our non-retinue units can now level up, right? So whenever we discard items because of our perks, we'll get XP and we'll actually be able to start tiering up our units. So that's kind of fun. We still need to worry about, you know, unlocking better gear for everybody, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm just kind of looking at the scoreboard right now because, you know, we gotta be naked while we're out here partaking in battle. I don't know if we get the what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know if we get the credit for these kills unless we're in battle for the 100, right? I don't want to just auto resolve through it while being naked or anything like that and it not count kills. So I will gladly just suffer for a little bit, right?
Stand apart!
It's so much fun. I have a regular tree, axe, and shield youngling. Add 2-hand axe next level or spear. Level 1 has 1-hand athlete, 2-hand and polearm max. Nice. Yeah, Retinues is honestly a ton of fun. Being able to like custom build your entire troop tree is really fun. I'm like super stoked and excited to have a lot of fun with it. I do have a feeling it's going to be kind of, you're going to hit a point where you're just like, yeah, everybody's going to have the exact same like maxed out armor for all units, unless you just say, no, I'm not going to allow myself to do that, right? We got 30 kills, which is good. We definitely needed that. We get a couple of prisoners here. We got 7 recruits that we can upgrade now, right? Oh my lord, look at all the lovely items and loot. So much loot that we are not going to take. Tragedy. Absolute tragedy. But we got good XP for it, right? Now we're going to take all these guys and get them prepped, right? And now what we need to do is we need to go to the troop tree. And this is why they say that we need to actually like pay attention, because guess what? I need to add upgrades for everybody. I still need to do that because these guys are not gaining any battle XP. Like, these guys are not gaining any battle XP because there isn't an upgrade in their troop tree yet. These guys did. So I can actually start, you know, I can make them all naked. Or we can do this. Right? So I need to build these out. And that's something I should be doing. But yeah, I should be doing that. How much closer are we? I only need 30 more kills. Only need 30 more kills. Oh, there's 22 right here. Oh. We're going to try auto-resolving this. Let's see what happens. We killed 18. Let's see if that updates to 12. No. Okay. So you do need to fight the battle. You need to actually fight the battle up. Auto resolve does not count, by the way. Just so everyone's understanding what we're looking like here. Auto resolve does not matter. We are so freaking slow. Why are we so slow? Okay, well, the snow does not help. You guys literally have 0 units. What is this? What are you? Are you a ghost? The fuck are you? Looters. Ooh. If we can somehow get a hold of like a bandit hideout or something like that, that'd be pretty helpful for us too. Why? And we can send our Dawn Guard or something like that in there, and they'll get some decent XP, right? Or even the Dawn's Ray that we have, like our archer retinues. The retinues are still going to be the main bread and butter of our personal army, and since they only level up based off of the combat experience that they get and like building up their actual stats, that's really important for us to do. The other guys, I mean, they're going to be useful, but they're going to naturally fucking like level up, right? So I'm not too worried about that. They don't have to do the extra stuff that we have to do here. This is going to be dumb. Either way, this is about to be really fucking dumb, because what's going to happen is we're going to get to the end of this hideout fight and they're going to be like, yo, duel me. And I'm going to be like, no. And if they hit me in the face with a javelin or something, I'll fight him again, because your boy got no armor on. Look at this. We naked. Almost naked. We hear though. I kind of want, you know, kind of watch, you know, we're gonna run up and we're gonna, you know, sneak around. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't sneak, right? Yeah, I can crouch. I don't get stealth bonus or anything because it's daylight, but still. We can kind of pretend, just be like, oh yeah, got my binoculars out here, just watching from the bushes. No big deal. No one expects the creep down here, you know, peering through the trees. Gaining tactics experience for not fighting at all. Isn't this lovely? Oh, they're just picking up all their picking up their throwing axes because they're like, man, we need more throwing axes. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna get up here on top of the cliff and we're gonna watch them from afar. Get right on over here so we have a nice little angle onto the beach. Be like, ooh. And eventually we're gonna see them come down from right over here. There's gonna be an entire troop, like, and here they are. Look at that. Mobbing them. Okay, cool. Is there still more coming? There is. Oh, it's the last guy. Okay. We have lost 0 units so far. And we have utterly demolished them. Oh, there's a single guy on the dock. Oh, the poor. Oh, they ran out of throwing axes. There's no way. They had to run out of throwing axes. Otherwise, he would just seen like him fly backwards from all the damage. Right. This is the scary part. Just so everyone's clear. I don't fight duels with brig. Run away! Run away! Oh my god! Oh my god! Duck and weave, bob and weave, boys! Bob and weave. Your deaths will be very well will be remembered and appreciated. You look a little worse for wear. We only lost 2 guys. Fine. Everything's fine. I will take the prisoners. That's a really nice fucking sword. We're keeping that. Fine steel spear. We're keeping that too. Everything else, no, not keeping. Northern majestic shoulders, button leather bracers, and northern majestic shoulders. What on earth is that? What on earth is that? Let's just we got C. Northern majestic. Oh, this is freaking okay. Oh, I don't want to buy it. I don't, it's got worse armor than Berserker Cloak. I don't want to buy it and put it on something and have it be like, oh, well, cool. Oh, right. We should totally upgrade you to get you to max athletics. We need a little bit more XP in a couple of different areas. So that is exactly what we will do. And now we need to get you prepped for tier 3. Dawn's Ray. Yeah, we're going to do essentially the same thing and just get you as close to maxing out as we can, but you now have 75 bow, which is great. So you're not actually going to be completely fucking useless. Too bad you don't have your bow on. Dawnstar Scion, you have 462 XP. We're going to get you there somehow, some way. 50 is your skill cap. We'll get you 50 on one-handed. Not sure what else I'll do with you yet. New Dawn, you're already maxed out. I kind of don't care about you. Sorry. Dawn's Light, you're not maxed out. You have no XP because I don't have any. Dawn's End, once again, yeah. I'll worry about those guys later. I'm not gonna, I mean, the Dawn's Light, I should probably like upgrade literally all New Dawn into Dawn's Light for the time being, right? Just so they're at least doing something. But then, I kind of need to add an upgrade here. I'll just add a 2 here, and then we're just gonna add a Dawn's End 1, and then a Dawn's End. Oh, hold up. 2, cool. And then Dawn's Light. We'll go Dawn's Light 2, and then Dawn's Light 1. All right, cool. And then Dawn's Light 1. We'll go to Dawn's Light. I don't know. 1.1, right? And then we'll add Dawn's Light 1.2. And then we will do 2.1, 2.2. We're making a full-on a full-on like spiderweb tree that just continuously branches out some way, shape, or form. And then we'll do 2.1 and 2.2. And oh wow, we can go past what is this, 4? So we can go to probably tier 5 with these guys, right? Oh no, 2.2 is got it. So tier 5 is the highest we can get with these guys. I definitely did not mean to do that though. I really wanted to do this, go to 2.2, and then we'll do 2.1.1. We're not going to branch up from there because that gives us what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different tier. Yeah, that's plenty. We don't need any further rolls than that. That's more than what we need by a lot. This will probably include cavalry with how widely we expanded here, or something. I mean, we could always be like, oh hey, well maybe we want to expand it just a little bit more and give us even more units available. All these guys are naked, like these are all going to cost money for us to actually customize. Yeah, but I'm just going to add Oh, we can add like actual split trees for the elites too. That's funny. I'm going to do that too. Okay. Okay. We're good. Yep. I'm going to hold off on everything else with that. I'm just kind of building the framework out while we're, you know, fucking around. It is normal end time for the stream, but I want what I will do before we end is I need 5 more kills so we can hit that 100 kill mark. Right? That is what we will do. Where the fuck we even need to go here? Zeonic. Oh, we're a ways away from where we need to be. That's okay. Okay, we need to fight them on the field. What does the troop tree look like? Our troop tree currently, it's a bunch of naked people. What our troop tree, and I'll probably sketch it out to where we actually have like a decent design work set up, because I'm gonna put a lot of effort into this just so we have like a really well balanced and like kind of OP troop tree, and I'm gonna end up not using half of them because I don't see a purpose in using a lot of them. But yeah, so it starts off with a 1 fork split, right? And then each fork on these 2 split off 1 more, and then they split off 1 more. So there's going to be 8 total different regular unit types, and then the elite I'm giving 2 splits to. So there should only be 2 main elite units. So there'll be 2 main elite units, and then a ton of regular units. And I think most, I really want to say most factions only have 6 regular units and only 1 main elite unit split, right? So our elite units are going to actually be pretty similar to what the retinue units are, just a little different. So that's, you know, is what it is, but it's kind of the point. I'm thinking what we do is we turn the elite, and we may even do a 3-way split for the elites. Yeah, look at these guys are all just freaking naked upgrades. It's awesome. Oh, we're not doing that. We're gonna leave these guys at like tier 1 with like we're not letting them like get upgraded at all right now, because holy shit, it's just gonna end badly for us. Ooh. Okay, cool. We do have a. All right, we're gonna take the Spada. No. Boom. Stacked arrows and the barbed arrows. Then we're gonna put our armor on finally. We're gonna get all this back on. Yep. Put the fair pelt on, put that on. Okay. And then we are going to put on our horse. Honestly, any of these are fine. We'll do the Botanian hobby because why not? And then now we are good. And we'll put the standard rage on. All right. I really want to see if we can catch this caravan. But we are not catching that caravan. Okay. That caravan is gone. And this is where I am going to save as. Create a new save slot. Stream. We're doing this. Stream. Boom. I'm doing save as. That way, no matter what, if autosave decides to screw me over again, I have the end of this stream as a stopping point. That is what we're doing, guys. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. And it really sucks that we, and by we I mean me, that I kind of screwed up our autosaves there. The autosaves kind of screwed us over. I was really excited to jump into like doing the whole like conspiracy kingdom and like actually running a kingdom. But that's okay. We will be fine. Next week we will stream more Bannerlord and we will be good to go. And we will be ready to do all sorts of stuff and things. I'll actually have the troop tree completely planned out, probably have it set up to where they have at least some form of gear on them. They may not be really strong yet or anything like that, but it'll be something to think about. Anyway, guys, that is all I've got for tonight. I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. We will be back next Saturday at our normal time. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great week to follow. And until next time, have a good one.